And we are on. Thank you for tuning in. It is Roselyne of 𝑯𝒂𝒑𝒒𝒆g. I show up online to help you improve your home, your hope, your health, and your happiness. I was trying to improve a little bit of my health while Safari Rose is asleep and doing a little workout. But I said, let me hop on, try to get on a little earlier today. If you have been following me, I posted something earlier, but this question that I have, what do you do with that awkward time between birth and death? What do you do? What do you do? If you've been following, you know earlier I put up a post that said how most people live their lives. It's on my page right now. And it was a graph, and I'm looking at it, that's why I'm looking down. It was a graph between like 0 to 80. 0 to 80 years old, that's like the average lifespan we're saying. And it lists from like the time you were born to the time you're 20, you live, you laugh, you learn, you play, you enjoy. And then in the middle, it was like from 20 to like 60 something, like 65. You survive Monday through Friday. You get drunk on the weekends, stop learning, a whole bunch of stuff. So if you want to see the rest of it, you'll go to my page. It says between like 65 to 80, you get tired, regret, and all those things. I post that this morning. And then later on, I'm going through my news feed and I see that John Witherspoon, I don't know if you're familiar with him. He is a actor, comedian, and he passed away yesterday. Yesterday, October 29th, 2019. And it just fascinates me looking at everybody that has posted about him. And he is known by a lot of names. He's been on things like Boondocks, but I know him as Pops. I was like, oh, his name is John Witherspoon. Interesting. I've always known him as Pops. Even on Friday, I think he was like Mr. Jones or something. Nevertheless, he has lived a full life. And I want to ask you, what are you doing between that awkward time between birth and death? What are you doing? And this is something that I've wanted to come on here and talk to you about for a while, because to me, I know what I'm doing is I'm living. And that's one of the first thing that it says in the birth section between 0 to 20. It says live. I feel like that I'm constantly living, and I'm living out loud a lot. And I come on and I talk to you and I show up. I'm walking in my purpose, and I'm trying to make sure that when I'm towards the end, he died at 77 years old. So when I'm towards the end of my life, that I've lived a full life, that I'm not just tired, I'm not living with regrets, wishing that I did something when I was more fit, when I was younger, when I was capable, wishing that I was open to opportunities that came my way. I don't want to be that person. And everything that I have seen about this guy has been beautiful. Like, his positive energy, about like just his presence outside of the roles that he plays that have made so many people laugh. He lived a full life. So it helps me to reevaluate things and look at my life and say, you know what? I want to be known for something that's full of purpose. I want to know that at the end of my journey, when I'm 77 or older, whatever the case may be, that I have lived a full life, that it's not full of regrets, or it's not me complaining about the situation that I'm in, knowing that you have full control to shift that, to have that mentality. So that's my win. That is my win. That's the win that I'm celebrating today. I am celebrating the fact that I have the opportunity to live. I have the opportunity to create my tomorrows. I have the opportunity to shape who I am and how I show up in the world. So what are you celebrating? And on top of what are you celebrating, what are you doing with that awkward time? And I'm calling it awkward. It's not really awkward. It's a blessed time, a fortunate time that you have to be alive right now. What are you doing with that time between birth and death? That's all we've got. We don't have a time after that. We didn't have a time before that, unless you believe in reincarnation, and we can have a video for that another day. But what are you fully doing about this time that you have right now? Because we aren't getting a redo. We're not. So when I look at all the things about Pops and the life that he lived up until yesterday when he died, he lived a full life. I mean, his family, he was a father, a husband, a comedian, an advocate, an actor. He lived a full life, and he showed up in such a way that it made so many people happy. Let me know, what's your favorite movie that he was in? Please let me know what's your favorite movie that John Witherspoon was in, because I would have to say mine would have to be Friday. I don't know if that's my favorite movie. He was in every one of them. Did you realize that? He would, besides Ice Cube, he was the only one that was in every Friday movie. So nevertheless, I wanted to come on here and say that that's what my win is today. I'm celebrating the fact that I have this opportunity in between birth and death to live a full life. Not just really live. I know I said live earlier, but live a full life. And that means full of purpose, not one that's made up of you complaining about your situation, about how you want things, but they're not like that, about the opportunity that you're not given, the space that you're not in. Come in, guns blazing, kicking down doors if they're locked, and get what you want. Live. Create the life you are proud to live. Create a life that your kids are going to be proud to say, you know what? That's my mom. That's my dad. I'm so proud of you. Create a life that you would be proud of. So that's really what I wanted to come on here and share with you, and see how you're doing. I'm going to meet you over in the comment section. I'm kind of more pumped than I usually am at like 11:30 when I do a live video, because I've been working out, been doing some things, and I do those earlier. So if you catch any of my later videos, you know by the end of the day, I'm like, I still have energy, but it's not like this. So I'm on a little bit of adrenaline high. My shirt actually says, what does it say? The warm up. So this is the warm up. Don't mean to flash you, but yeah, that's the warm up. So this is the warm up to me creating more great things, being inspired on my journey, and for me having you on this journey with me. I'm super excited about the things that we can create together, the opportunities that we have to live full lives. So as always, I'm Roselyne of 𝑯𝒂𝒑𝒒𝒆g I show up online to help you improve your home, your hope, your health, and your happiness. I'll meet you in the comment section, and reward yourself every day by making healthy lifestyle choices. Talk to you later. Bye. Doo-doo.